Konnichiwa, kochira wa Waizu Sensei desu. This is lesson 5 of the Japanese Wisdom Podcast. We're going to head right into Tongo. Today's vocabulary. Alright, first we have mise. Mise. Mise means store. Ageru. Ageru. Ageru is the verb for to give. Minasan. Minasan. Minasan is everyone, or to all people. Ie. 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 Ie is home or house. Tsukuru. 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 Tsukuru means to make, or to put together, to make. Jitensha. 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 Jitensha is bicycle. Gakko. 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 Gakko is school. Konnichiwa. 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 Konnichiwa is hello, and it's your basic greeting for good day. Okay, next we're going to head into Bunpo. Bunpo lesson de gozaimasu. Alright, we're at grammar lesson for today. Today we're going to go over 4 particles, we're going to go over 3 new particles, and I'm going to talk about wa and ga today. So the first particle is o, the particle o. Now o acts as the object marker of the sentence. So you'll say a noun and put o behind it, and that will mark the object for the sentence. The object is the noun that the verb acts on. So, for example, I'm going to give you 3 examples in Japanese, and then I'll tell you the English translation after I give all 3 examples. Number 1. Dochira no tabemono o tabemasu ka? Dochira no tabemono o tabemasu ka? Number 2. Watashi wa hon o yomimasu. Watashi wa hon o yomimasu. Okay, number 3. Sensei wa nihongo o kakimasu. Sensei wa nihongo o kakimasu. Okay, number 1. Dochira no tabemono o tabemasu ka? Which food will you eat? Which food will you eat? Now, dochira is which, tabemono is food, so it's which food. Now, o is going to mark the object which is being acted upon. The food is going to be eaten, so the food is being acted upon. Tabemasu is the verb eat. Tabemono is going to be acted upon, the verb eating. Watashi wa hon o yomimasu. I will read a book. I will read a book. I, and then you have hon as book. Hon is the noun that is being acted upon. So, the teacher will write Japanese. The teacher will write Japanese. Okay, well, let's head to the next particle, which is the particle ni. The particle ni indicates direction and also indicates point of time that something takes place. So, it can kind of be thought of as the word to in English, such as I will go to the store. And it can also be thought of as the word to as I will give a book to my brother. So, for example, I'm going to use a couple examples again. Number 1. Ichiro-san wa mise ni ikimasu. Ichiro-san wa mise ni ikimasu. Number 2. Watashi wa kare ni hon o agemashita. Watashi wa kare ni hon o agemashita. Number 3. Minasan ni nihongo o hanashimasu. Minasan ni nihongo o hanashimasu. So, number 1. Ichiro-san wa mise ni ikimasu. Ichiro, Mr. Ichiro, will go to the store. Number 2. Watashi wa kare ni hon o agemashita. I gave a book to him. I gave a book to him. Now, I, and then you have kare ni, that's to him. Hon o, that's the book that's being acted upon. And then agemashita, which is to give, the verb for to give, in past tense form, mashita form. So it's I gave. Okay, number 3. 皆さんに日本語を話します。To everyone, I will speak Japanese. To everyone, I will speak Japanese. Or Japanese will be spoke. Okay, well, let's head into the next particle, which is the particle de. The particle de indicates the place where something takes place. So, like my school or at the store. The particle de can also mean by means of, or by the use of this thing, the verb takes place. So, for example, number 1, 自転車で学校に行きます。自転車で学校に行きます。Number 2, ペンで本を書きました。ペンで本を書きました。Number 3, 家でポッドキャストを作ります。家でポッドキャストを作ります。Number 3, どこで食べますか？どこで食べますか？ Okay, number 1 and 2 are using the particle de for the meaning of by the means of. In other words, the de will indicate what is being used by the means of. So, number 1, 自転車で学校に行きます。自転車で学校に行きます。By the means of bike, I will go to school. Or, by the means of bike, I will go to school. So you have 自転車で, that's by the means of. 学校に, to school. And then 行きます, will go. Okay, number 2. ペンで本を書きました。ペンで本を書きました。So, by the means of pen, book, the book is being acted upon. Book, 本を書く, which is to write. And then you add the mas form, which is past tense form. So, 書きました, which is wrote. By the means of pen, book was written or wrote. Okay, number 3 and 4 are using de as to indicate the place where something takes place. The place where the verb is going to occur. So, 家でポッドキャストを作ります。家でポッドキャストを作ります。So we got 家で, that's at home. Podcasto o, the podcast. I'm not sure if that's the right spelling, but I tried for it. Skuru is to make. So, skurimasu is will be made. So, at the home, the podcast will be made. Or is made. Okay, number 4. どこで食べますか? どこで食べますか? Now, we're asking a question on this one. So, どこで is where. And you need to indicate the de for where. So, どこで食べますか? Where will we eat? Where will we eat? Or where, if you said we, it'd be 私たちはどこで食べますか? Or if you said I, it'd be 私はどこで食べますか? Anyways, that's how you use de to indicate place. So as we continue the podcast, I'm going to be using all of these particles in various sentences. And so you'll hopefully get the use of them a lot more. But I would encourage you to write some sentences on your own and see how that goes. If you have any questions, you can email me at yzsensei@hotmail.com. Okay, well, let's talk about wa versus ga.